Okay, so we're on the A10C Red Flag campaign, mission number 7. Got a loadout of some CBU-105s, CBU-97s, which are cluster bombs. The 105 is guided, not laser guided, but it has a guidance package on it to help get it to the target, whereas the 97s don't. And then we have 2x2 AGM-65Ds. Got some allies flying around. Here's a little bit of backstory. We got some strike eagles that are going to go in. They're going to hit an airfield. Hog 2-1, that's me. We're going to have a primary target, the T-72 tank company at steer point 9, and then steer point 10 and 11. If we finish what we're doing at steer point 9, 10 and 11 will have some alternate targets for us if we want to hit those. We've got a Reaper playing as JTEC on 1:44 a.m. Got a group of aircraft going in to do some harm strikes, so we don't have to mess with too many SAMs. And we've got some cap as well. So there's a bunch of threats, people trying to shoot us down. Analysis on 132.55. And so let's take a look at the mission planner. Alright, here's the mission planner. Blue is allies and white is us. Red is obviously the enemy. So we have lost us now. That's good. I don't know why that happened. That's not us either. There we are, A10C player. Okay. I don't know why it went away. So anyway, we'll take off, make a left, and then make a right. We have to stay out of, where is it, 4808 Groom Lake, so it's got us going around, staying out of this long-range SAM. Before we push in, pass over the farms, and then do a check at the initial point. Zoom in on the engagement zone here. So prime, it's all these tanks basically. Got the prime guys over here. It looks like they're set to deploy to here. Let's look and see. Yeah, so they're going to start here at some point and then go that way from what I'm seeing here. And then our secondary group is over here, and third group is over here if we have weapons in time. So what I'm going to do is, doesn't look like they're going along a road or anything. I'm not sure what's going on. Doesn't make a lot of sense. What are they going to do, fly over the mountains? I don't know. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some points here. Let's go back to our IP. I'm going to add a point. I'm going to put it right on that SAM. We'll be able to see those guys if they're all hanging around in the same area. I'll leave that where it is because that's where the game thinks I should have it. And then I'm going to go back to edit and move the second one to this guy, which is a SAM. So this is a SAM site, this is a AAA site, and then here's your tanks. So I want to kill him first, and then if I have time, kill these, time and munitions, kill these other guys. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. They don't have a SAM guy, so that's good news for us. So we can leave that there. Now what I've learned is, it's good to have these, but these guys can be, you have to do a lot of looking around. So what I'm going to do is make it a little bit easier without getting crazy about it. I'm going to add a point here. Here's our AAA, let's add a point there, and then like this. That might be too many, but we'll see. And then 16, so we'll go back to edit, go to 16, and then after that we want to add, let's say here and here. That way we can find all those guys, and we know that the prime points and the secondary points are where the game thinks those people should be. So now what I'm going to do, back to edit, and I'm going to change this waypoint 9 to, that is a SAM site, or a mobile sim actually. We'll call him a sim. We'll set his altitude to 0, whatever the ground level is there. Alright, so we know it's a SAM site, and it's about 6,000 feet, so there's mountains over there. And we'll do the same thing for these, so 11 second, that's a SAM. And this is going to be helpful when you're up there flying around. You know, your SA can go down when you're flying around trying to kill stuff. This is a AAA. Make sure that's on 0. 5374. Yeah, that doesn't make that much of a difference. Alright, so 13. We'll just call those targets. 14, target. That's what people on the ground are to us. Targets. And 16. That's just a target. That's nothing, but it's what the game thought I should have as a waypoint. 17 is another target. And 18 as well. And that's it. And these are all down close to the ground, so even if I change this, it won't change significantly. 5500. Try to set it to 0. It's at 5400, so that's fine. Those aren't too off. It's when they're like at 13,000 feet, and then you're trying to use the TAD to actually figure out where they are. So here's the plan. We're going to fly in, fence in, get our weapons active, steer point 9. We're going to take out this SAM. I guess I'm going to leave that AAA. Cycle onto this SAM site, AAA. I'll cycle past them. No, I won't. That's it. That's all I need. So I've got 4 missiles. You know what? Let's change that then. Let's add a. Well, let's not add that. Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna slide this over a little bit and call it SAM AAA. Oops. Edit. Okay. So I'm gonna fly towards these guys, kill both of them. That's 2 of the 4 missiles that I have. Continue on 3 and 4 of the missiles that I have, and then the rest are just cake. I can just drop stuff on. And if the SAMs and AAA are dead when I get there because they've been hit by something else, then I'll just move on and try to take out some of these tanks, then use my wingman to take the rest of them out, as well as 3 and 4, and then exit the area. So that's it. Should be pretty easy. And once again, the loadout, got 2 AIM-9Ms, which I never use, targeting pod, 2 times 65Ds, CBU-105s, 2 and 2 CBU-97s, along with my ECM pod. Okay, that's enough planning. Let's go in. SA-10, well that says air. It's just the SA-10 locking me up. Probably telling the MiG-29 where to go.
Air defenses.
About damn time. Still 30 miles away. And now it's operating on the SAM. So it's jam this SA-10, which they need to kill. I thought they were supposed to be dead by this point in the campaign.
Springfield 2, passing Quartzsite.
Must be locking me up from a long ways Is it? Is it really? Yes, it is. Okay. Good job, Springfield 1. You the man.
Hold 2, fence in.
See, now if I'd have had my
Contact armor target 12
if I'd have had my dispenser on, I would have 0 chaff right now.
Contact air defense target 12 o'clock 428. Dodge 1, fence in.
And so it sounds like my wingman can see the AAA up there in the SAM site. Mobile SAM. Still 25 miles. Let's see if we can see him. Yep, that's probably the one on the left. That guy. And that guy. That's the first guy I need to kill. I need to kill that guy too. They're moving too. Okay. I need to keep track of him. He's 20 miles away though, so just gotta wait. He's shooting. Somebody else might take him out before I even get there. I'm gonna turn on my dispenser. In case he throws something at me. miles. There's the other guy I need to kill on 608. See him shooting.
Call 1, passing court site.
17 miles. Sure aren't catching up on him very fast. So I want to target this guy, skip 1 and do 1.
2, contact armored target 12 o'clock, 422, Springfield 1, SA-15 at Southern Airfield is down.
Fuck, I can't see. Is it that guy or that guy? B. The two that are together, I want the one on the right.
Contact armored target 12 o'clock, 419.
Alright, so I want this guy and then one guy to the left of him.
Contact armored target 12 o'clock, 418.
Please lock on the right. Please lock on the right one. Please.
4, contact air defense target 11 o'clock, 418.
Ah, come on. What do I gotta do? Come on. No. Oh, Christ. There we go. There we go. That's one of them.
Hog 1, fence in.
Come on.
Springfield 1,
Close the
SA-15 at
gates.
Southern Airfield is down.
Please close the gates. Please close the gates or I'm not gonna wait.
Tally Bandit, 10 o'clock.
I'm not waiting. Alright, I want... No. No. Yep.
Dodge 2, IP, running in.
Alright, so hopefully I get a 2 AA kills here. And then I can move on to the next targets that are AAA. I don't want to get closer to them.
Contact air defense target 12 o'clock, 410. Dodge 1, IP, running in.
What do I do? Miss? No, there's one. There's a Strela. There's a ZS3. Got them both. Alright.
Dodge 2, bombs away, off to the
Next
east.
target. Prime. No. Second Sam, yes, that's who I
2,
want.
mud spike, 5 o'clock.
11 miles, that's long enough.
2, contact armored target, 5 o'clock, 14. 2, spike, 4 o'clock.
I got an aircraft blocking me up here.
2, spike, 4 o'clock.
MiG-31? I've seen that before. Please don't kill me.
Dodge 1, bombs away, off to the east.
Warning, autopilot.
Come
Call 2,
on.
bombs away, off to the east. Call 1, IP, running in.
Hope that's my boy. And he's toast. And there, now he's toast.
2, spike, 11 o'clock.
There's the other Sam right there. Alright.
Warning, autopilot.
I turn it off. Alright, so those guys should be dead.
Hog 1, fence in.
Then I need to go back to the prime target.
Call 1, bombs away, off to the east.
I need to set up my... We should already be on CCRP. They are... There goes the Estrella. There goes the suit. Alright, so I've killed their anti-air successfully. I need to just lock up. I'm still getting shot at by, and running out of flares. Still getting shot at by aircraft here. I'm a little bit further away. I need to lock. Those guys are moving though. I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't think you can drop unguided bombs on moving targets by CCRP. Come on, a little more, alright. That them? That's them. Alright. I just gotta line him up and drop on his head. I guess relatively speaking, I'm moving fast enough so that they're a small target. They're not moving. This is gonna be tight. Okay, that's one away, right? Yeah. Maybe if I hit them, they'll stop. I don't know. I have to set my element in on them. Oh, I see my bombs going off. And I got nothing.
engage armor.
Those guys need to go down. They got missiles. Maybe if they hit one with a missile, they'll stop. I think I got an air ball on that last one. That's far enough away. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go like this.
Dodge 2, fence out. 2, engage armor at my speed with Maverick from the east. 2, copy.
Because I don't think I can hit them.
2, engaging target.
Warning, autopilot.
I mean, with them moving like that, I need missiles or I need to run in on them with a cannon.
3, running in. 3, missile away.
That's one of our own guys shooting over there.
3, missile away.
Good job, guys.
3, missile away. 3, missile away.
Those missiles are coming from our side, so I'm not worried about it.
Dodge 1, fence out. 4, running in.
So if I turn around and those guys aren't stopped, I gotta go in with guns. Which is not good. Yeah, they're not far enough away yet. Need about 4 or 5 miles so I can find them and fix them.
4, missile away. 3, rounds on target.
Okay, so now hopefully they got hit and they stopped.
3, running in. 3, target destroyed. 3, target destroyed. 3, target destroyed.
Looks like there's...
Colt 2, fence out. Missile away.
Oh,
Bombs
they're
away.
still moving.
3, bombs away. Colt 1, fence out. 4, target destroyed. 4, rounds on target. 4, target destroyed.
He's
2,
stopped now.
running in.
Good. I can drop a CD on his head. Watch him be dead by the time I get there. And
2, engaging target.
release. Bombs away.
Warning, autopilot.
Oh, yeah. That was my bad that time. He's moving again.
2, running in. 2, missile away.
Keep
4,
airballing.
bombs away. 4, running in. 3,
Mission
running in.
success. Repositioning tank companies really depleted. I can RTV. Okay. However, we have other people to try to kill.
2, target destroyed.
Let's see if those guys are there. I need to set up my CCRP on my 97s.
2, engaging target.
Don't need to change
2,
anything else
rounds on
with
target.
them.
2, rounds on
Oh,
target.
I damaged somebody. Isn't that good?
2, rejoin. 4,
flight's having a field day. But somebody's hitting something.
Green, rounds on target.
Looks like there's nothing left at steer point 11.
Warning, autopilot.
Come on. Anybody left? I don't see anybody there. See trees. Yeah, my boys done messed them up. Alright, I'm getting too close.
Warning, autopilot.
Running in.
I got the rest of my flight doing all the work. I'm just doing circles.
Bombs away. Flight, join up.
Starting to get to be a little bit of a mess. But we'll cycle through the rest of the targets and see if there's anything left to kill. Doesn't look like it. Maybe some of the secondary targets are still up. I see trees and dead tanks. More dead tanks. Jesus.
Hog 1, fence out.
Alright, let's sweep a little bit here and get further away so I can take a better look. I think everything's dead though. A lot of death on the ground there. Still got 2 CVUs, right? Yeah. Is it 18? 18's the last target. So if I don't see anything at 17 or 18, it's time to go home. That's 17. 6 miles away. See if there's anything there. I see maybe one dot there. No. Spoke too soon.
Chevy 6 on station, full time, plus 20.
No, nothing but dead tanks. They killed everything already. Ya bastards, ya didn't leave me nothing. Kinda okay with that. Let's make sure 18. Just looking for a dot that's not on fire. It looks like everything's dead. Alright. Well, let's head out, I guess. That was that. Didn't get to do much. I know my Mavericks took out the 2 SAM sites and 2 AAAs. I think my wingman did all the other damage to the actual tanks, because I don't see anything else alive over there. So, get pointed towards that steer point and safe our weapons. And go into the nav mode. Head home. Alright, well that's it. I'll fly back to base, land, and we'll take a look at the debrief and see how we did. Alright, so we're transited back to the main airport at Nellis. And just as I'm coming in here for a landing, just want to talk about what I learned. First of all, I need to remap the key that I have for stopping the video, because that's something else in DCS. We need to fix that. But basically, if I'm coming in on a moving target like that, when you have a row of tanks, you can't use a weapon that you have to use in CCIP that won't drop right down on your target. You can't use the CBUs, don't work in CCIP basically. You have to come in an extremely steep angle from fairly close in. There's a gear, and you can't use them. Now if you've got a dumb bomb that will drop straight down and you can hit it with CCIP, you can do that. Or you can use a laser guided bomb, which will obviously ride the laser beam down to the target. Or you can use a Maverick. So if you're given a mission like that, you need to change the loadout from whatever the default
Altitude, altitude.
And make sure you got the right weapon, because I got into a situation where I was relying on my wingmen to finish off all the targets after I had cleared out the SAMs and the AAAs. So that's something that I learned for sure. And from the future, hopefully don't mess that up again. So let's just sit down here. Coming in good and straight. And then I can tell my flight to RTB here in a second. I get this all cleaned up. I like to snake down the runway rather than go straight down. It's more exciting that way. For some reason I put on my brakes and the whole thing starts to veer to one side. I don't know if I got something mapped wrong or what. Flaps up, speed brake back in. There go my wingman. No, that's not my wingman. I do need to tell my flight.
Flight, RTB.
We'll just roll off the runway here, go back to our parking spot, take a look at the end screen. Mission debrief.
Hold 2-1, taxi
Looks like I'm the first one back. I don't see anybody parked here. Usually there's a couple of them there. Anyway, I'll just take the next line and then we'll call it a mission. Alright. Let's see what the mission screen talks to us. 49 out of 52 vehicles, air defense. So the team did good. They killed a lot of red targets. 10 out of 10 planes. I only killed 3 vehicles in 2 air defense. I guess the AAA's count as vehicles, not air defense. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see, we got the SA-13, the ZSU, the other SA-13, and the other ZSU. And we did get 1 tank with their CBUs, but we didn't really have any other targets to drop on. Let's see what the rest of us did here. It's not gonna show. Oh, I just gotta turn this off. I wanted to see what my wingmen did. Yeah, I don't know if that's them or not. Well, anyway, not bad. 5 targets were killed. Cleared out the AA for my wingmen. They finished off the rest of the tanks. Mission success. Hope you enjoyed it and talk to you later.